Hello everyone, thank you so much for watching this video. This video is all about planet Saturn. Which are the strong signs related to planet Saturn is what I'll be discussing in this video. First of all, what is Saturn? Saturn represents your work. Saturn represents your social status. Saturn represents your occupation, the kind of career that you take up, the kind of business that you take up. All these things being governed by planet Saturn. Saturn also represents workload. Saturn also represents bosses. Any workplace environment related is governed by planet Saturn because he is a Karaka for career and also is a Karaka for marriage prospects. Saturn is the Karaka. So Saturn from its placement, whichever the planets are sitting in the first house, fifth house, seventh house, and the ninth house, these planets plays a major role in terms of understanding about the Saturn's placement. Let's say if Saturn is placed in the first house and other planets are placed in the 5th house, 7th house and the 9th house. So you have to take that combination and you need to determine the kind of career that this person will take. That we can able to calculate unless until we have a birth chart in place. First we need to draft your birth chart and then we have to see which are the planets sitting from the placement of planet Saturn to 5th placement, 7th placement and the 9th placement and the 11th placement. Mostly 5th, 7th and 9th placements from Saturn denotes your career, denotes the kind of business that you take up. So may not be all sorts of career, all kinds of career may not be suitable for everyone. But from the astrological perspective that if at all you go to the prominent astrologer, he will be able to tell you the kind of career, kind of business that you can take up by checking your birth chart. Okay, so and one more thing I keep telling it to you, Jupiter also is the Karaka for career. If at all you have strong Jupiter and strong Saturn in the birth chart, then definitely at a very younger age, at the below by 25 or 24, you'll become super successful in terms of your career. You'll be attaining the leadership roles at a very younger age. That generally happens if at all you have strong Saturn and Jupiter in your birth chart. And of course the Mars as well. If at all you guys have seen my Mars video, I'd have discussed about it. So this video is basically which are the strong zodiac signs pertaining to planet Saturn. Saturn goes well with Venus. Venus becomes the best friend. Saturn goes very well with Rahu. Saturn goes well with Mercury. So these are the 4 planets Saturn goes. These are the 3 planets Saturn goes friendly. Saturn is friendly. So which are those zodiac signs? Saturn is friendly in the Venus zodiac signs, Libra as well as Taurus. Especially in Libra, he becomes exalted. That means exalted as in like it doubles its energy. That means instead of giving some results, he will be able to give you very better results if at all Saturn is placed in the Libra zodiac sign because he is exalted. And if Saturn is placed in the Taurus zodiac sign, if Saturn is placed in the Gemini as well as Virgo and also the Jupiter zodiac signs which is Pisces as well as Sagittarius, Saturn becomes positive. If Saturn is placed in the other zodiac signs apart from these placements, Saturn will not be able to give its good results. We'll be discussing that in my previous video. If at all Jupiter is aspect in planet Saturn, then obviously during that planetary period you'll be able to get the job if at all you are jobless. If at all you are into the job, then you'll be getting a promotion out of it. And the better career stability will be attained if at all during the Saturn planetary period, if Jupiter is also favoring it to you. And if at all Venus is favoring, then obviously you'll be getting the kind of career or you'll be into some kind of business that will give you a lot of freedom to do anything in your life. That generally happens if Venus is also placed in a very good state. Because Venus represents joy, happiness and freedom. If Venus is placed well in your birth chart, then obviously you'll be termed as a free bird. A lot of your friends who keep saying to you, they'll think that okay, this guy is like a free bird. He keeps going to many places, he'll be doing so many things. That's because of the reason if at all you have strong Venus along with Saturn in your birth chart. And if Saturn and Rahu are in conjunct, if Rahu and Saturn are seen to each other, then this makes very lethargic in nature. The person will be very lazy. At the same time, he'll get into unethical deeds and also he'll get into corruption and lot many litigation problems also he has to face if at all Saturn is being afflicted by Rahu and Ketu. Okay. So thank you so much for watching this video. To summarize, ideally Libra zodiac sign, Taurus zodiac sign, Sagittarius, Pisces At the same time, Virgo and Gemini, these 6 zodiac signs Saturn is very favorable if at all it is placed in the birth chart. And it should be free from the malefics, Rahu and Ketu. Okay, please remember that. For any planet for that matter, the planet should be free from Rahu and Ketu affliction. Okay, so thank you so much for watching this video. If at all you need my astrological consultations, the link is mentioned in the description section. Do book for an astrological consultation. Once I get a consultation order, I'll be able to help you with a complete analysis pertaining to your individual birth chart. Please like, share and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And also, if you need my astrological consultations, not only about the planet Saturn I'll be discussing to you, I'll be discussing about all the 9 planets, including Saturn. I'll be preparing the report accordingly. Okay, so thank you so much and I'll see you in the next video.